Hello and welcome back to Terramatic Gaming. We're back in Nebuchadnezzar on our third mission, the Ubaid period. Had to look up how to pronounce that. It was a prehistoric culture in ancient Mesopotamia, which lasted between 6500 and 3800 BC in southern Mesopotamia. Now, known for its large settlements with walls and rectangular houses of clay bricks with multiple rooms, the first temples, which were the first public buildings, also began to appear. Irrigation played an important part in agriculture. I'll just scroll down in case you want to read the rest of this bit. A little bit of history about the city that we'll be creating down in this southern area. On we go. We'll stick with the normal difficulty. Right, last time we did build a farm and a bakery. This time I would imagine we'll learn a little bit about irrigation. Your people have been growing crops on the fertile soil near the river since time immemorial. However, as your population grows, this form of agriculture is becoming insufficient. It might be time to try a different approach to irrigation. Time to dig. Hello, good friend. In this mission, I'll show you how to use irrigation. Okie dokie. As you can see, this map only has a single location where you can build a farm. Does it now? Oh dear. I don't know where that'll be. Over there somewhere or something. I turned on this sort of super zoom, which means you can zoom out quite a long way now, which I think is quite nice. Let's begin building some farms. Build one livestock farm near the highlighted area. Let's just get rid of irrigation. So we'll be building some irrigation tunnels with some pumps. The old pumps have limited power, so we have to build a few of them. So let's see, what do we want? We want to build a farm, livestock farm, and that's going to go just here, and a crop farm just here. Quite glad that we're still in the tutorial phase, still just getting to grips with how these things work. Irrigation channels, traditionally in a grid format apparently, according to the reading earlier. There we go. Build one pump at the end. We can't build it from there. I'll have to find it in this list. A little bit of a pump. 2 additional pumps in the highlighted areas, and then we need some irrigation channels to connect them together. Build a warehouse in the highlighted area, and a road to continue. Dirt road. Also, you can dirt road across the irrigation channels. That's cool. Build at least 36 wheat fields and 36 goat pastures. I'll move this chappy over there for a minute, and we'll zoom in, get a bit of a look on what's going on. So we need some wheat fields, 36 of them. Well, I think that was 9, wasn't it? Yes, 18, 27, 35. 36. And this one over here, wheat fields will come from the other side. That's 37, so we might as well have all of those, and we'll actually add back in the one we missed, these two. Right, excellent. I'll now show you a more advanced technique for setting up warehouses. As you might have already noticed, space is a valuable resource, perhaps even the most valuable one. So building a separate warehouse for each type of good is often not the best approach. I'll show you with your own warehouse. This warehouse will be used as a storage point for farms, while other buildings will take the products they need from the warehouse. To ensure smooth transport, we need to guarantee that warehouses will always have enough space. To do so, we'll deactivate all the goods for the warehouse except for wheat and milk. You learned how to do that in your first mission. We did indeed. We clicked some buttons It's probably these things. Right, so we need deactivate everything except for wheat and milk. Set the maximum warehouse capacity for wheat to 28. And for milk, just to 8, apparently. In the future, don't be afraid to experiment with various settings. Now, there's a simple reason for the ratio we've done. Milk is produced at the same rate throughout the year, whilst it's only harvested. Okay, fair enough, yeah. It makes sense, we're going to sometimes harvest quite a lot of wheat. Open the info layer by clicking on any goods in the upper panel. I think that's this thing here. Good. It might not be showing you too much information right now, because production in your city is not yet very developed. But this function will be very useful in the future. Now, should I have clicked a specific resource? Maybe. Open the advisor to continue. That's it for the mission. You did great. You can proceed to build your city. Okay. And then we're let loose. Oh dear. We need a large population and we need standard houses of 16. So, well, obviously that will feed our people a little bit. And it's sort of suggesting that we may want to come out in this direction, I would assume. So, let's get some houses built first. We need 16 houses. I can't remember. Yeah, you can. Right. Can you build road across this stone? You can as well. So actually, houses are and should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that too many? We only need 16. We'll try that, and then we'll get a bit of a dirt road that goes like that, and that. Welcome first settlers. I'm not so sure this is the best layout, but it'll do for now, because we don't know what we're up to really, but we definitely need, I can never find anything I'm looking for. We'll definitely need a bakery. And I think it's maybe the case that we don't yet have what I'm looking for. Oh no, we definitely do. We need a marketplace. Which is one of these poor markets, I suppose. I think we'll just put the poor market in the middle here. And then we'll put a warehouse next to it here. That will accept only, for now, bread. Actually, I should have really put this poor market here, shouldn't I? That was a little silly. So I think we may just have to, for now, we'll just put another one in. Because that other poor market should have been there. Yeah, let's do that quickly. Can I delete them easily? Destroy that. Yes, I can. I don't think this is the best layout in the world, but you know what? We're going to go for it for now. So, poor market. Can you please sell some milk? And can you please sell some bread? But you'll have to get your bread all the way from this ridiculously placed warehouse over here. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll destroy it and the bakery, and we'll add back in a warehouse just here. And we'll pop a bakery or a few bakeries, possibly 2 bakeries. That's what we had in the last one. Missing resources. I think because I've done the same thing again. I've put, yes, I think I've... Right. What you have to do in this game, and I keep forgetting this, is everything has to have a little blue thing around it if it wants to interact with it. So now, they haven't got any wheat because we haven't harvested any wheat yet, but the wheat will come into this warehouse and it'll end up going into this warehouse, and all we want is bread in that one. So the wheat will be hauled from here, it'll be popped into here, baker will go and get it, You'll take it back to there. Once they've baked their bread, that will come out there, go all the way. Oh, haven't finished the bread yet. Should eventually come down to this space here, I would believe. But for now, we need to set up some routes. So come out of there and go all the way around there to there. And that was that. Now we had a little bit of a problem with this last time. We need to add a checkpoint and copy all the checkpoints from that place. And now I think our little person with milk is running around delivering it to all of these houses. And this is where you can click on this button up here. And it will show you who's got milk and who hasn't. So currently just 2 houses that don't have milk. And if we go to bread, most houses don't have bread, which is fine at the moment. Now we need standard houses, which means we're going to need milk and bread, but we're also going to need ceramics and water. Now, water is quite easy to do. He says, totally not knowing where we are. Well, basically all you had to do was, yes, you can't build it on these stones. But you basically have to have your well, and then you just put someone, and they say, just head off around there, and then you go and deliver water to everyone. So that actually is very simple. Let's go back up to here and check our water. So currently a few houses need water. They're the ones with the yellow squares. And at the moment no one actually has any water. But I'm sure once this water person walks around, all the way around to here, and the first person hopefully will get their water. Quite sure why they're not getting it, but we'll see how we get on. Deactivate building, distributing. Oh, they have got water. Okay, cool. And the last one is ceramics. Ceramics should be buildable. Just anywhere really. I think out here it looks quite good. So, we need a clay mine and ceramics workshop. Now the ceramics workshops should be in range of the warehouse here. So I think I'll just put 3 ceramics workshops down. It's okay, you leave. You can come back later. Yep, there they are, come back in. And then your clay mines obviously have to be within reach as well. But I think what we'll do is we'll build an intermediate warehouse like that, where we don't allow anything except for a bit of road. And then we'll use our clay mines here. You can just have pottery and clay. I'm not quite sure why it doesn't show up. It's a bit of a weird one. But anyways. Oh, yeah. Right, so I mean, there's no need to be too crazy. We'll just go there, there, and there. And then hopefully all of the clay will go in there and not in there. And I can't remember how many stacks you're allowed in each place, but it looks like 36. So we'll just pop it down to 16 and 20. And then we will start to distribute some pottery as well, and we'll copy our route from there. Now, hopefully, most people will have what they need in this second level, so this person doesn't quite have enough bread. That seems to be almost constantly the case. There's always just a little bit of bread outstanding, but that's okay. We've got plenty of milk and no ceramics yet. really. Just a couple of bits. But we have, look, it's going up. We've got 5 standard houses. We have a 22% unemployment rate. I don't think this actually would do us any favours. No, we've just got 1 extra field. That's not particularly interesting. And at the moment, we can't build. In the introduction, it says that this is the only place you can build. Although if we're being sneaky, we could sort of come out here and build a farm out here. Because we could probably run an irrigation track out there. From here, you see. Through there somewhere. But I don't know if we need to. We're up to 10 at the moment. Now, we can go and do our thing that we did before. We can speed it up a bit. We've got enough population now and 11 standard houses. Looks like the pottery has taken off quite nicely. 13 standard houses. This could well be a very short episode. Maybe the 8 house layout isn't too bad. I mean, I'd be tempted almost to put it into a group of 4. And have almost like a figure of 8. But I don't know if it makes any difference really. Well, there we go. Excuse me. There we go. Surprised me. It happened so quickly. A third tutorial mission, really, wasn't it? Third tutorial mission, just telling us a little bit on how we go about doing our irrigation channels. Most of it is the same at the moment, really. I think again, it's going to be as we get going, much more about optimizing placement. And at the moment, it doesn't matter too much. I think bread always seems to be a little bit difficult, so I think we may well have to have a few more farms in the future. But at the moment, seeing as we're just sort of tipping through this tutorial, it's not too difficult at all. So, thanks so much again for watching. We'll continue with this little Nebuchadnezzar Let's Play series. Just finished episode 3, so we'll head on to episode 4 very shortly. Should be coming up later in the week. So if you want to be notified when a new video drops, don't forget to like this video, subscribe. It super helps me out if you do those things. Don't forget to hit the bell icon as well. And obviously, I'm just starting out on this road really, but I'd love to bring you more content from lots of different games. I love this style of game. I love lots of strategy games, factory games, things like that. So if you want to see more content, let me know what you want to see in the comments below, and I will do my best to find the appropriate games to bring to this channel. Anyway, thanks so much for watching yet again, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll be approaching mission 4 of Nebuchadnezzar. Anyway, bye for now.